How can I truly understand the divine? How can I recognize its presence in this world and feel connected to it? Namaskar, dear friend, and welcome to today's journey into Chapter 7 of Bhagavad Gita, the path of knowledge and wisdom. This chapter is incredibly profoundly impactful as Krishna dives into the essence of knowledge, the nature of the divine, and how we can connect with that higher truth in our daily lives. Let's explore this timeless teaching and see how they can help us grow. Arjuna, like many of us, is curious and confused about life. He asks Krishna, how can I truly understand the divine? How can I recognize its presence in this world and feel connected to it? We have all had similar question, haven't we? Whether it's during tough time or a moment of reflection, we wonder about the deeper meaning and life and our connection to something greater. Krishna begins by saying, Arjuna, everything in this world is a combination of two energy, the material and the spiritual. The material energy include earth, water, fire, air, space, mind, intellect, and ego. But beyond this is my spiritual energy, which gives life and connect everything. Take a moment and think about this. The air we breathe, the food we eat, and even our thought are part of the material energy. But what makes them meaningful in this spark of spiritual energy within us, the soul, which is eternal and divine? Krishna continues, I am the origin of everything. All living and non-living things come from me. But people don't always recognize this because they are distracted by the illusion of the material world. Let's pause here. Krishna is saying that we often get caught up in chasing things like money, power, or pleasure, things that don't last. While these can bring temporary happiness, they can also create stress and dissatisfaction when we rely on them too much. Krishna explained that there are 4 types of people who turn to him. Number 1, the distressed, those who seek help during a tough time. Second one are the curious people, those who want to know more about life and spirituality. Number 3, the seeker of wealth, those who pray for a success or material gain. Number 4 are the wise people, those who seek Krishna for the sake of knowing him and nothing else. He says that while all these people are dear to him, the wise person who surrender, who love and devotion, hold a special place because they truly understand this nature. Krishna then shares a beautiful thought. I am the taste in water, the light of the sun and moon, the sound of the sky, the fragrance of the earth, and the life in all living beings. What does this mean? Krishna is showing us that he is not separate from the world. His presence is everywhere. The nature in the people and even in the smallest thing we often take for granted. This perspective can change how we see life. For example, next time you think water, pause and think about its refreshing taste. That's Krishna energy nourishing you. When you see the light of the sun or hear a bird sing, remember that these are expressions of the divine. Krishna also talks about Maya or illusion. He says, this world is covered by my divine energy, which is difficult to overcome, but those who take refuge in me can rise above it. This means that life's challenges, temptations, and distraction can feel overwhelming. But by focusing on what truly matter, our spiritual growth and connection to Krishna, we can find clarity and strength to overcome them. One beautiful verse from this chapter is, "Those who understand my divine nature and see me in everything are never lost. They remain in me and they remain in them." Think about this. When we recognize that the divine is a part of everything, we feel less alone and more connected to the world, even during hardship. This understanding can bring comfort and hope. Krishna also explained that people worship for a different way. Some seek him directly, while others worship through deities or nature. He accepts all sincere devotion, saying, "No matter how people approach me, I honor their path and guide them toward the truth." This is such a beautiful and inclusive teaching. Krishna is not asking us to follow a strict rule. Instead, he encourages us to be sincere in our intention and take a step toward understanding the devotion in a whatever way feels right to us. How can we bring this teaching into our life? Number 1, appreciate the divine in everyday thing. When you eat, drink, or enjoy nature, pause and feel gratitude for the energy behind it. Focus on what lasts. Instead of chasing temporary pleasure, invest in a thing that bring lasting peace, like relationship, self-growth, and a spiritual practice. Number 3, turn inward. Spend a few minutes each day in a reflection or meditation. This helps you connect with your true self and stay grounded. Number 4, trust the process. When life feels challenging, remember Krishna's promise, "Take refuge in me, and I will help you overcome anything." Dear friend, Krishna's wisdom reminds us that we are never alone. The divine is always with us, guiding us and waiting for us to turn inward and discover that peace within ourselves. Thank you for being a part of this journey, Chapter 7. Let's take a small step together, pause for a moment today, look around us, and find one thing that reminds you of Krishna's presence. Until next time, stay mindful, stay connected, and keep exploring the timeless wisdom of Bhagavad Gita. Namaskar.